friends, how are you doing today? Have you ever hidden something from anyone like stationery or your favorite book or maybe truth or secret? Maybe because you were scared about what people will think about you or how they will judge you. Today's story is all about hiding an aspect of life, but not just a simple aspect, an essential aspect, your identity. The main character of our fable, Overcoat, is an intriguing yet mysterious fellow. How? Well, to know this, let's start our journey. One evening in January, a well-groomed young man, having walked up Davis Road to the mall, turned to Charing Cross. His hair was sleek, meaning smooth and glossy, and shining, and he wore sideburns. His thin moustache seemed to have been drawn with a pencil. He had put on a brown overcoat with a cream-colored half-opened rose in his buttonhole, and a flat green hat which he wore at a rakish angle. A white silk scarf was knotted at his neck. One of his hands was slipped into a pocket of his overcoat, while in the other he held a short polished cane, which every now and then he twirled jauntily. It was a Saturday evening in midwinter. The sharp, icy gusts, like biting cold puffs of wind, struck like steel. But the young man seemed to be immune to them. So, while others were walking briskly to keep warm, he was ambling or moving with a gentle gait along, obviously enjoying his promenade, meaning pleasure walk in the bitter cold. He looked such a dandy or fashionable that Tongawalas, on catching sight of him, even from a distance, whipped up their horses and raced towards him. With a wave of his stick, he turned them away. A taxi also drew near him, and the driver looked at him inquiringly. He too was turned off, this time with a no thank you. As the evening advanced, the cold became more intense. It was a cold that induced people to seek comfort and pleasure. At such times, it was not only the profligate, meaning recklessly extravagant, who ranked abroad, but even those who were usually content to live with their loneliness emerged from their hideouts to join the gaiety of the streets. And so people converged on the mall, where they amused themselves among the variety of hotels, restaurants, cafes, and snack bars, each according to his means. Those who could not afford the pleasures inside were content to gaze at the colored lights and brilliant advertisements outside. Up and down the main road, there was an unending stream of cars, buses, tongas, and bicycles, while the pavement thronged with pedestrians. The young man seated on the cement bench was watching with interest the people passing on the pavement before him. Most of them were wearing overcoats, which were of every kind from the astrakhan to the rough military khaki, such as are found in large bundles at the second-hand clothes shop. The overcoat the young man himself was wearing was old, but it was well cut, and the material was of good quality. The lapels or parts of either side of coat were stiff, and the sleeves well creased, meaning well ironed. The buttons were of horn, big and shiny. The young man seemed to be very happy in it. A boy selling pan and cigarettes with a tray of his wares passed by. "Panwala." "Yes, sir." "Have you change for a 10-rupee note?" "No, sir, but I'll get it for you." "And what if you don't come back?" "If you don't trust me, sir, you can come with me. Anyway, what do you want to buy?" "Never mind. Here, I have found 1 anna. Now give me a good cigarette and be off with you. As he smoked, he seemed to relish every puff. A small, lean, white cat shivering with cold rubbed against his legs and mewed. He stroked it, and it leaped up onto the bench. Smoothing its fur, he muttered, "Poor little mite." Mite is referred to very small objects. After a few minutes, he got up. Wow, what a captivating intro by the author! Wasn't it interesting to be introduced to such a mysterious character who wanders down the street at night, and why? Nobody knows. The ambience created by the writer, every detail is so intensively described. The author has highlighted the overcoat of the man repeatedly, as if he wants us to focus our attention on his physical appearance. Well, I can't wait to get to the second part of the story, and I hope you are excited too. Take care and thank you.